Today, I want to talk about the topic of the hoe versus the good girl. Now, I know that for many of us, our stories ended up really similar to the way we wanted. We met the guy, we fell in love with the guy, he proposed, we got married, we believed in honoring our bodies and all of that. That doesn't mean that we don't understand the complexities that evolve around the topic of sexuality because we're all women. Now, this is a very beautiful woman. I actually think a lot of women could learn a lot about sensuality and sexuality for the boundary of marriage because I think it's exciting to bring out other sides of our personality. What I see when I see this woman is not just a whore, as people are referring to her all over the internet. I don't agree with a lot of her behavior. I see that this is more of a spiritual battle than anything. I do see the dysfunction. I do see the behavior. But what I see is a woman who truly does want to be loved, because who doesn't want to be loved? Any normal, biological, healthy woman desires a relationship and attention from a male. This is normal. Don't allow people to tell you that it's not. But she ended up getting pregnant and unfortunately became a single mom. And I think there's a lot of pain that has occurred behind that. If you don't know, this woman also was abandoned by her parents. She had a very traumatic childhood, and I feel she's really acting out. But the conversation is not if you're a good girl or if you're a hoe, because what we do as women has nothing to do with the man. I want to repeat this. Our faith and our decision to keep our bodies pure until marriage directly correlates with our faith in God. And it has nothing to do with a man getting on a podcast saying you're used goods, you're a single mom, you're trash because of that. When men are the ones who uplift this billion-dollar business, how do you think sex workers get work? Why do you think we have prostitutes and strippers and pornography and porn and all of these things? It's because a lot of women only see their value in their sexuality. And that's when it's becoming a problem. It's not that we are looking down on the act of sex. We just know as women, everything with us is emotionally connected. And we cannot separate the two. Not a regular feminine woman. It's all connected. And so I think there's a bigger issue with this whole just getting online and seeing someone's behavior and calling them a whore. That's not going to help this young lady. That's not going to solve the problem of promiscuity, hooking up, and the pain and consequence that comes from this behavior. We need to go and heal in the areas that need to be healed. I believe this woman also said she was assaulted. There's a bigger conversation here. So a lot of men who are really going in on this woman are complete hypocrites. They are the men and the husbands who are supposed to be good men who are sneaking on their computers looking at her at night. So while they tear down women like this, they also enjoy women like this. They look at women like this. Look at a man's feed on his social media. What is he looking at? If he has any woman on his page that looks like this, don't believe he's looking for a wholesome, righteous, faithful wife. Because we can do all of these things inside the boundaries of our holy covenant, inside of our marriage. Wearing the skimpy clothes, wearing the cute lingerie, wearing the super, super tight dresses, doing all of the things that make us feel feminine. So it's not a tearing down of sexuality.